Welcome back to Two Point Museum, and I think it's called the Wailon Lodge. Any campaign, or how would you? I don't know how you would see Two Point Museum, but as a it's a museum, really. I mean, what more can it actually say? But anyway, let's. If I can, that's it. I can turn this around. I'm not too happy about my ideas here. I think we need to do it more. I was changing it last time, and I was just thinking. I think it's because they give you so much that you can actually do in this. I was getting a bit lost. We've got a staff thought here, so things like this might be able to, the whole point of this is to make it relatively non-squared, maybe one way around it. But I don't know yet how best to do it, if you like. So what we might do, I mean, that's the staff building, so we can pick this up, and I think we can rotate with our normal, yeah, so we'll just dump this here and go okay. That's out the way. The problem is in a lot of these buildings you can't. I wish you could just grab like that and say, right, I want to move this as one, but there's only certain rooms like here that we can actually select. So if I select this one, it's actually a room. But if I add this one, it's not even a room. It's not even anything. So once you build it, and that's it, So this one is a room, fortunately, as well. So I think I can pick this up. I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to dump it into there. No, it just so happens that it's I see it's not allowing me to do that because of the way.
If you're going to take pictures, at least photograph the exhibits. You're not that interesting.
Let's copy this.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
I'll put this here. Not a great place for the toilet, but I'm wanting to move out this all out of the way, and get some room to do some serious amount of editing and do other things. I want. Think this is a room, edit room. Nope, this isn't a room either. So let's do that. Cancel that. I can't even remember what room this was actually supposed to be. I don't think it was actually supposed to be anything because there's nothing in there. So that's another one we can change.
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention.
I want something that's free flowing and means something. So let's edit this building, even though it's technically not a building like that. I want this bigger. I want things to be basically.
Announcement. Our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Sell that. Level size really. Okay. think you just can't close things. It can close things. So you can sell. I can sell this. I want to edit, add wall. So we want to do some. I might make this slightly smaller, like here. But do. Where is that grid? There's the grid. That's better. I'm sure because the grid doesn't really show that well up above there. Let's.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Does something feel familiar? Then you must have exquisite taste. For the uninitiated, I am Sir Nigel Bickleworth, Baron of the Airwaves, envoy to your ears. What took you so long?
Let's do something like that.
The museum is collecting money. This is a business, you know.
There. Obviously they're going through here, so that's fine. Then we want some doors. Let's do some staff door. I don't really know how large I want that yet. So I'm just probably there and there. This is going to be blocked up. And what I want to do is do a. I'm going to probably move these and then get them to only go one way. So they're going to come into, because I can't grab this, which is, like I said, there's another bone of contention. Maybe this.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
And this. So I've got that sort of like that. I don't particularly like it like this, I must admit, but I think if I edit this building, I think I can make this go around here, but I think it's relatively the same. So it should be 2, should be 3. That would be that one, that would be that one. I think this is right, so I think this is the. This needs to go down, but I haven't done that yet, obviously. And I've just... Why have I lost the door? Why have I lost the thingy doors? Do I make that slightly smaller? I think I'm going to make this slightly smaller. Like I said, you've got so much that you can do in this.
This is a museum. Sadly, that's a common one.
So they'll come through here. We'll have some doors. We'll have some doors like this. So, in other words, staff can go through this door, but they can't. Then I want. I don't want a room. I don't want a room. I want to do this again.
Staff should seek medical attention in the museum before going to a hospital.
That's better. And we'll do this. They obviously can't get in here because I've not allowed them to get in, and they can't get out. So this is another room. I think somehow you need to sort out the rooms beforehand. I want.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
Something like that. And we'll have something like that. Now they can obviously walk through here because obviously the staff. Like we should see him coming through now. There we go. Awesome. I'm gonna get some items in here. I might get a display because that might be quite cool. But I might have bugged that up and just done that a little bit too close. Edit building. No, I don't want to edit the building. Yeesh. I'll just minus all that.
Some news. Development at Bungle Technologies HQ came to a grinding halt today. It's been reported that CEO Sophie Nova meant to lock herself in her office for a power nap, but unknowingly sent the entire facility to lockdown. It's been several days now, and employees wait eagerly for their slumbering employer. It's like some kind of fairy tale. That's how little I care about it.
Right, that's that. We'll just do another item. All this I should have done ages ago, but not to worry.
Medical attention. Not this again.
Valid. This is annoying. That'll do that. I'll put where's these don't know where they are, but this is some sort of poster or something, not that. I want the still can't see him. It's like having a 100,000 helipad. There's got to be some sort of
For everyone asking, toilets are located in the bathroom. You're welcome.
I mean, there's stands, but item blocked. What the hell does that mean? I want the I know what I'm looking for, but I can't find it. Right. That's done the booth. It had like a ghost face on it, but it might not be in this one. Ah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Stupid man. Something like these. These have been might be. I don't understand what block means. Or I could have something on the back wall, you know, like here, just to give it a bit of buzz. You know, so it doesn't look as boring. And what we're doing, we're creating things so they can't really see the... Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too shabby, is it? At the end of the day. We can do a couple more... Make it a bit more you know, interesting to, you know, something like that. Probably should have rotated that, but not really. Can't really see much with stand, but that's not the point. Right, so this is going to be a part of this, I think. Which I shouldn't actually be able to go through, but... so we want... doers, with the doer. And that will be... we'll have... I'm not too sure how wide it's going to be yet. So I might have to increase the size of that. But let's just copy this.
Are never late nor early. They happen precisely when they're meant to.
Right, that's fine. Let's add to this. I don't know how much to add, so I'm just gonna. Well, I don't want to add to it. Come on. For Christ's sake! Some of this is really annoying. Why? I'm not colliding with anything. Oh, I know what it'll be. It's the front pin of this, isn't it? I'll sort of do that, but I'm not really. The problem being is here, it doesn't give you the proper. You don't know that that's a problem until you know it's a problem. So that really annoys me. I probably don't need it as long as that, but I'm just going to do this. Right. Get rid. Thank you very much. We need to have a, you know, a way to get out of here. So that, I'm not saying that that needs to be like there. Maybe that needs to be something different, like there. Obviously, we got a few more now. I don't technically have to. This is the fantasy statue, so this must be fantasy. Fantasy. So we really want some. Maybe this could be in the corner, just to make it a bit more different, and maybe we pick up this to like that. I need, obviously, this needs to go, so it's going to be best to minus that and get rid of all of that. I'm not worried about the floor as of yet, and we'll tackle that as and when. So that's because that'll allow them to. I could just do straight here, really, not like bother with that, but I'm not too sure how many of these I want in. Maybe I want to change that and do sort of a, a straight there and not have it like that. I don't know. Or do I want it? I want them to walk around. We're gonna have another one door, aren't we? So I think this is the thing with this game. They didn't really give you any examples of how something could be used. And I think that no, it's the way you want to walk, isn't it? Or well, it doesn't really matter, like, but do I want that over there slightly? I'll do it there. Obviously, now that's a walkway, so they can walk in here. They can see this. They can see this decoration. I do like the idea of having a some sort of it's gotta be meaningful. So we take the buzz from that one. Now I'll take the buzz from. I'm not too sure about that one yet. That's why I was slightly thinking that maybe that should be moved over slightly. Maybe is that going to be too much? Let's move that there. So you can walk. You can walk around it, and no, you see, I don't want that. And you can walk in here and get the vibes. Get the vibes. How does that sort of look? It's not too shabby. It's got some promise. We need to prep it up a bit. I could put the wall ones up. Are these the wide stand ones? Like that. Unreachable item. What do you want to reach for it for? That's fine. They can reach in there now. It's so they can walk around and look at the things and stuff. Oh, that's a hanging one. Okay. Not a stand. And that obviously is going to do the thing at the back. Right.
New to the Cheesy Gubbins family of snacks. Cheesy Gubbins Zero. 0 calories, 0 cheese. 0 actual point.
So this is well, let's have a look at the floor.
Someone is stuck in the
Like that.
museum. They may need dislodging. duties like normal people, only better.
The only one I haven't got in is this one so far. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It's a bit tight, but... So we want now the...
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention.
Lower.
Thank you.
Now it is a bit... It sort of fits this, doesn't it? Shocking, like, but still. I'm not too sure if that's probably a little bit gaudy, but now we could have the
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Can I copy that thing? Copy room. I think that might be a bit more of a worthwhile thing of doing. Does it need a... I need a door. Well, there's got to be a door, hasn't there?
Announcement. Staff in need of medical attention. Thank you.
Where is the door? Or can't I put that one there? Eesh.
If you like what you see, why not come back tomorrow? I'll be here.
We'll put this in here. Obviously, they can't get into this room either, so I don't know whether that's a decent size. It's got. Oh, we've got a visual bug there. Let's. like that. That's better.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2
I wish I could
Point
just
Radio.
copy the insides
Next
of all
week
this.
is 2 Point Radio's Call-In Spectacular. Consider yourself warned. Yes, that time of year when my co-workers shamelessly demean themselves for any sponsor with a coin to spare in an aim to bring you the bread and circuses you so greedily desire. Win tickets to Cheesy Gobfest. Meet the Cheesy Goblin and win a lifetime supply of cheesy gubbins. Can I stop now?
Let's bum this in. Let's bum you in there. You can be bummed in there. I suppose I could go to the rooms of the poltergeist rooms, couldn't I? And just not have to do that. Like this, and
Lost
then.
and found report. Nope, that's an exhibit. Why does this keep happening?
Where is he? He's here somewhere. Maybe not. That's what I want then. Edit room. That'll allow me to do all sorts of wacky and weird things. Now, normally you would have potentially some maybe chairs. Why is it I can't see? That looks a bit like weird, but still.
Attention, guests should not be concerned for staff safety. They get paid for this.
Do we have any form of, well, we got a bed there. Let's give him some bit of entertainment. I know I could have made this slightly a smaller room as well, but, which I might actually do, thinking about it. It doesn't actually need to be that big.
Everything has to be a party, okay?
Get rid of this, get rid of this. Wait, did you ever... Lounge radiator. Let's now do a... What the hell do I do with mine?
Announcement. Staff
That's
look
fine.
like they need some training.
Right, I've made that
Spirits are
bit
dissatisfied
small.
with their poltergeist rooms. I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
What size is the damn thing going to be? That's the thing. Edit. 3v2. Well, it fits the 3v2, so that's fine. Oh, what the hell? It goes with it. Right, do that. visual bug, like, just, no.
Spirit exhibits are feeling unhappy. Don't upset the dead.
Right, that's that done. Let's have a few books like I had before. Because we're trying to... that's that. Lights, camera action. Where's the ones that are in the ceiling? I think. Don't really know.
Before we go, there's just
Why
enough
would you have
time
a
for
bed?
Sir Nigel Reviews. Our subject, today's show. In his latest episode, Bickleworth brought his effortless
Oh, I'll have
best,
that.
charming listeners with
Yes.
boundless charisma.
We
and
can have
wit
a.
unending.
I think we can have
One
a.
part newspaper, 2 parts dinner party. Its reputation as the finest show on radio is no small coincidence, and something people really should say more often. No doubt we'll be tuning in tomorrow for what is sure to be another world-class broadcast. 5 golden Nigels out of a possible 5.
Why can that not go on there? Okay then.
Announcement: no running in the museum. Obviously.
I'm going to copy the ring. Looks pretty basic, but it'll do. So we've got a walkway here. They're gonna take the photos of this. So it's not really it's not a room that you go in. Which may or may not be alright, I don't really know. Although I don't think they can actually see anything, can they? Oh, that's weird.
Guests are reminded that fantasy exhibits are extraordinary by definition.
That's weird. Anyway. So I've done that one. We're going to do some a nicer floor here, obviously. It's taken me all this time to get this far. There's so much that you want to do in here. That's ridiculous. Right. This is a cell. So we've sold this building. Sell that.
Announcement: our health and safety standards are being inspected.
Now we've got an Uber building here. Now I don't think this is a building as well. Any building. No, of course it's not. Now this doesn't allow me to add to this, I don't think. Oh, yes it does. So we could... How the hell do I place? get rid of it. That's better.
Staff can receive training to be less useless and more useful.
Fixed items.
Gift shop requires an assistant. You work in retail now.
Awesome. Right, I'm getting this bigger. Any
Announcement. Guests stuck in the museum should wait for help indefinitely.
right then, edit. That's the same as that now. I really wanted a bigger thing than that, but apparently it's not going to happen. So.
Staff requires medical attention. Not this again.
I think.
Honey, the heating's broken again.
Before you buy a new boiler, stop. Get the Pumpatron 6000 heat pump instead. Simply strap yourself in and start pumping. The more you pump, the more you feel the burn. Double bonus. The Pumpatron 6000. You'll get so warm pumping it up, you won't even have to turn it on.
Oh, it's walls. Where's the walls? Right, now it's sort of... I'm still not overly, like, impressed, but it's something in it. I mean, this room here needs to be increased in size as well. The problem is, there's so much you can do in this. You gotta like get a bit lost.
If something looks familiar, you must have been here before. Probably.
I want fantasy. What's the fantasy? Fantasy. What have we got for fantasy?
Donations are always welcome and never returned.
Not saying that's right in the way, but still. We've got some banners there, so we'll banner this up.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
I think that's the start. It's a start of the. I'm thinking about, if it's fancy, what sort of walls do we do? Wallpaper. Ooh, maybe not. Does that... Ooh. I mean, you can't really have Sonic, can you? I mean, I suppose you could. That looks a bit weird. Well, that looks shocking. Or maybe something like that.
Thank you for visiting the museum. Are you not done yet?
Yeah, that might be a bit better. Ish. Well, come on. Well, how come I've got a bit there that doesn't actually want to do it?
Assistant needed in the gift shop. The tat won't sell itself.
Some of this is really frustrating. Not to worry. We just have a stupid bit there that I don't understand why is there. Now, is that going to allow me to have...
Attention. It doesn't matter how hungry you are, do not eat the exhibits.
Yes. Apparently because it was a bit of a wall, not a full wall. So now we got the full wall in it. You know, doesn't look too shabby. But I'm sure we can make that looking better. Anyway, that's that done. Now let's. let's get rid of that. Can we reset the floor back to... I think so. We can.
It may feel like you have to make a donation, but you don't. It just feels that way.
Right, let's set the floor back to nothing again. I'm going to edit that, and I'm going to add...
Announcement. Staff look like they need some training.
Which means this wall, so we need the wallpaper back again.
Guests are stuck in the museum. Someone should probably help them.
There we go. We need the items banner. You see what I mean by it? It's just a bit... It's very fiddly. And I think it's really nice that you can mess about, but it's a bit no, I want to edit. I can't really do that, can I? Oh, that's gone funny as well.
In the event of a fire, stop what you're doing and protect the museum.
There we go. I've only had a crit for like 54 minutes, but no, it's worry. Oh, attach. We're almost there. So I'm obviously I'm starting to redesign this horrendous thing.
Hi, I'm Hayley Von Trowell, and you're listening to Digging Deeper, the show that covers all things related to archaeology, science, the ethereal, and genius plants. We start with alarming news. 2 Point County is getting hotter. Yes, according to a press release from the Department of Dubious Meteorological Studies, 2 Point County is 15 degrees hotter than it was 3 months ago, when it was winter. Moving rapidly on, here's some music.
I'm just having a look here now. That would be the stuff. The trouble is this is the toilet,
To restock.
and that's where the problem is going to start. Is this edit room? Can I pick this room up is the question. No. What is it? What is it anyway? It's a haunted rooms. No. No. You got the poltergeist room, you got the singing, but you don't have any form of. So this must be the. So what I have to do then, because that's the toilet, is I'll have to mirror.
Guests confused by fantasy exhibits are asked to use their imagination.
Oh, that's that stupid door again, isn't it? Right, so that's sort of the edge of this item here. This is what I'm looking at here. But Jesus, that's some.
Staff haven't been trained in ages. People are starting to talk.
It allows them to go into there, but it also allows them to go into the toilet. Now, let's think about this as a room. Not sure whether that's how I want the room, but we'll go with that.
Guests are prepared for certain levels of monotony, but they're not prepared for this.
Right. That's haunted. Haunted? Was that haunted? Hmm.
Welcome to the museum, children. And goodbye, everyone.
Supernatural. That must be the one there, wasn't it? Supernatural. Yeah, it comes under the supernatural thing. I'm not gonna have no, I didn't have two, or do I want one? I've got to do this. Ooh. Anyway, it doesn't feel as if I've achieved much in this playthrough, but as you can see, these things can get quite frustrating.
Strange, isn't it? The show that attempts to answer some of the world's greatest mysteries.
My
Consider
idea
me
is to.
Are you ready to go on a journey that will change
I
how
want
you
this
look at the world
potentially the
forever?
centre to only have
What's the truth behind
staff,
Pebbly
staff
Triangle?
rooms, and this is
The real
working out
question
pretty
the
well.
community needs to ask isn't why planes keep disappearing there, but what kind of triangle is it? Equilateral? Isosceles? Eh? We need to know. We should know. We have a right to know. Are you ready to have your mind blown? Then don't miss. Strange, isn't it? You won't believe what you hear.
I'm just thinking the centre. I know I've done this about 50 million times. I'm just thinking of the centre. I really wish I could just copy a lot of this, because that took me like zeniths of time. But you just can't seem to copy. I want to say, right there, grab all that, copy, and then just move it.
Guests should
But you can't do
be
it.
amazed for the right reasons. Thank you.
And then I sort of think about getting the gift shop in the centre. But I want the staff. The staff doors that they can only go through. That's a staff door. That's a staff door. What will you do? They're not women staff, are they? How come they went through there then? Well, maybe they were. Oh, that would be yes. That's definitely staff. Anyway, I have no idea. Anyway, we'll obviously pick up this more.
To bring an inquisitive mind, as
We'll
well
obviously
as
pick up this more in the next playthrough. Hope you enjoyed that. And where I'm desperately trying to think of a museum that's really nice, and it's not that easy. Anyway, bye for now.